Tamani Gana Maya, we are seeing Naka Wafei, Yawura Esumimo Ankasa. Mamparabra Professor J. Nana Opoku Ajemai. Earlier, what then saw her I so institutions are who draw our mind you makwa do a wonina wo komo no akwa akosesa wo mo ahwedwumaya wo no mo edie ene wo ha hodo a wo mo woni aban no mo a esesa wode ebo wo mo eneyi Prof J. Nana Opoku Ajemai ade ne sa hwe na akwa kopie mu e wasoye a ehwe obo ade nsase ene emu ene paso meche Lands and Natural Resource Ministry no eho ene wakwa kopie mu no akoye no osofo honorable Emmanuel Amakofibo a elembele mra shebedwani na twetwe nkobo bebre a chechere wo hawo hodo a ministry no ewo mu ene kwan ya omofa so na sa wo hawo ni nyinada wono mo esia no honorable Emmanuel Amakofibo a
almost 7,500 footballs must be reclaimed. It will cost billions of dollars to do so. So, Excellency, I was also told that the impacted regions, the main impacted regions that are west, are Ashanti, Western and Western North. And those were the cities. And that is a picture of a typical forest reserve that has been kept over 100 years that was completely destroyed in the short period of 8 years. This is the official tabel that I was shown. And the 9 red zones that we couldn't enter were all these areas, Jimbra Extension, Afao Hills, Tano. And this is a typical destruction when you get close. This is not a city. You are looking at a devastated forest reserve. This is an aerial view of the Promotional Forest Reserve that I showed you. This is what we inherited. And so what did we begin doing about it? We immediately decided on a forward march, reclaim our forests. His Excellency the President launched a major initiative called the Tree for Life for Deforestation Initiative in March 2025, the heartbeat of one of these areas in the Ashanti region. And the target was to plant 30 million seedlings, reclaim our forest land. I'm happy to tell you in the first year, we planted over 28 million seedlings. This first year. In partnership with the private sector, we were also able to recover 340 hectares of degraded minor areas in the Western and Ashanti regions. We've also worked on improving forest governance. Ghana last year became the first country in Africa to have a flat license. That is the only country to be able to export legal timber to the European market. Of taking that step because it's very critical for the world to see that we are determined to basically protect a sustainable environment. We're also working with the Forestry Commission. One of the things we made when we came was that the Forestry Commission's law enforcement, forestry guards were completely on their knees. And so we had to retool them, we had to start motivating them and give them the tools they need. I'm happy that we're making a lot of progress. And I can tell you that the 9 forest reserves have been reclaimed from the red zones. And they are now in the safe zone.
And here, Honorable Emmanuel Amakofibo Oswa for sure about the answer say any money person and no abona money e de ache Professor J. Nana Opoku Ajemai we ye no man pare bre so de bi to aso na ne de no eye moa hodo aban no de ba bebo asoye no yentie nei.
You are at the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. As the Chief has said, whether you are flying or swimming, you are part of the land. So whatever it is, we are in your hands. You affect life in very, very direct ways. And therefore you deserve all the support you need to ensure that the good things we know we are capable of doing will get even better. You are also in charge of the environment as a result. So your portfolio is very big. But we have no doubt that you are up to the task. So our job is to encourage you, to congratulate you for what you've done so far, and to encourage you even to do more, and to let you know that we trust what you are doing, to assure you that we have your back. We are there to support you every step of the way. As the Chief has explained, it's good that we get the reports, but we are also thinking that it helps for us to come to you, to put some names to faces, to encourage you to think that yes, we are always there for you. We are not in a distant place, receiving reports written by faceless people, but you are the people doing the work. And not only those of you who are here I always want to insist so many others who are not in this room, but who are part of the story, the success story that today we are sharing. I take note of the interventions you are making, the 5-pronged one, the number of football fields over 8,000. I mean, it's difficult to imagine, but that's what it is. And so retrieving some of them is an important success story, and we want to encourage you to do even more. And in terms of reclamation or taking care of our environment, it is not only a moral imperative. We're talking about our survival. When you hear that a woman has gone through all the difficulty and has delivered a baby in this shape, it's not a funny story, and this is not something we should be encouraging, for any reason. And even if you made the money, how are you going to translate the money into that kind of satisfaction? So setting up the teams is very important, and I want to commend you to do even more, that we are talking about our lives.
And yet, Professor J. Nana Opoku Ajimai, Ghana Mampeni Abedichidi.
I was saying to us, I want to see if you're in Chilemu, I got Jansin, a Joma, what I say. They did one more, and Raga from Quantaside. And I'll pay and sat here and Swahili, say, a judge jumping to Dupa. Abura watch, they say, 1 hour, shop, I hold over 1 more Mapata or Bess, 250 shops, Nina, share. Omo amfa paniempo ewo honom na no na adwadifo bienu kasa sane anema na si ahye ne bi omo ato omo ne akasa me bi kura kiremu a omo de omo suspect o omo suspect say asase na omo di dwa woso no sane KMF asi adi omo ni atata omo ada ni da nyina se omo beje asase na firi omo nsam na da ya kura ansa na ebehye na bi mu kiremu a o na KMF omo twitwa tekiti bi ne namwa a kire se omo ne namwa ne se omo ne namwa nanso amaneba edba kire se Ghana National Fire Service wegu hwemu a omo hwe ade pote a ede sa eja hihie eba ya kire se nansan de eja hihie na abo na anu ada ya sofolai na kire se amanfo ka se wo ho nyina fitamu honum ahye ama bikura Range Rover o ba ku bikura de o se ne sprinter wodididi nyina hye se wo hunti plans ni nyina agiagu e wo honum a kire se nanso afo kwantara ganya nshinja no nso ahye atemamufo ni bi kasa kan omo kasa chese panyi kwankyerefo chairman a odadwadifo ya no Mr. Isaac Eje echiremu sene ositi ye ne de obaaye ode nani kochu awisie ebehu ye yenko ne entie onumunyamfo Isaac Eje
around 10:30-11 lokane mefi an madufi ana brother ba ko from say market no eja ato to be frank ye baaye no ne de enim say e bia one store bi na ahase e wo hanamo. And so the real idea is CS produce and they say Nipano the Niamano Petronia Diano Egugugu into so one to one the answer is spread the other ones in it until you really need the car and then the shot here. A granted almost say you go no way back 3 years ago and into marketing I can say see a point you be Johnny Penny be a day. Said they be in case of fire you be on bit me abwa. And you know if you shall see or form was say shall say one store no or more my yedumono. But this time land there or more try say some of for one store there if you na it mean and wording it me the dumono. And you know I didn't start this and boys in here saying one better my best no. So no you say I no or dia gugu ada a yelena. See the woman can say plan. Pay the meet masem name and Lucas de yetia wape. The can check him in penufoni and say a kwanya alaji and madin company omo your margin say for the past 3 years no your margin say omo bebuja no just for the development obi enu ono ma on pa dia efe mobile for 3 years money be registration ye bibia enu nachi no my margin say this market ne conform ansa na money ya ye nhyehyeye enam sa okon na ye no omo akwa bebu sam pempenso we ntino omo decide say market no omo be hye no na omo nya kwan aye de opese omo ye but I bet if my friends say when omo decision ne compensation fa so de bu market ne dia ene na market no nipa odwomo nya this omo kuye tudwomo anomo se hyehyeye papa ma na weni mo no de be fa so de bebu dwane dia ya bone ne sen si dwa mo so mu bebu no esi ne foforo ya ti ase mo ma ye hyehyeye se wubu aye taku anase sempoa ya bone aye ne sen ene se japade kase we mama na e free ensem sa eti mayor se woni ma ye ka tse ne place wa ba wa betibi e no ba be hunu nia e koso e wa hanamo yesra empanyifo no mo na bu maye na kwan be so mo fo so mo de bu dwane ntino e na ne mama we ne kase we aden ato yen enti empanyifo mo mu be maye na we de emu awrem pa
Onwanyamfo Isaac eje na chiremu yo chiamia wonu masem course na na sumo chiremu achese petro ni ade nyina omuhwehwe bi hono ma mu se jane dam vom na no si ya pe enajadifo a omo shop ahihye no nso bi ede omanu disem etu Sikka Kase yenim.
Since November, everybody. You better sorry. You better know the padlocks about to your stool. You be came in for said that. Some must say, you do a person who buy some baby. Then I must say, you better sorry. You better know the padlocks about to your stool. You be said you buy. You better buy with your cow. You do a person who buy. You say some who buy some baby. I want to store in a baby. My brother fear around much. My brother to store my million. Don't send it. To the other, I am a mutual see them whereby I coffee. Number to store him. It's not just a dear question. When you heavy, you should come out. No more casa. Tell you how many heavy. Because I say you could you could dance about the panel said to do that. We are a movie. We are a movie again. You say almost 2 years. By so no, you come back. No more to I didn't 48 cities in a year. Not to look at 360 cities. Whereby so one I hold you on say. We years can we have read about it. Run over there, 48 cities. Over there, I got 360 cities. Percentage on our I don't know. I don't know. 2 million. Simon, I don't know court. I don't need to keep a lock sitting here. 130 million, they want to 2 doors. If you don't want to move around, we are going to move around, they want to 2 doors. You get it, and say that it was us, yes, we can do it, and I say, it's only you want to be sick, I wouldn't see a motion, almost to buy no, as a market, I would money see to say, move a cigar, Yama, quiet, you buy, I was a Sunday, a quiet, and I say, it's almost to buy no, not so, you be a best summer, man, to a we should be our mama. I don't know what to say, sir. Who could be the bishop in your money? You better show your ma, and not tell us to be your cool free more. Your cool, I am Baba, so I say, ma. What about the sea of Japan? I prefer this sea, I do Juma. I don't. Oh, you evidence, one of them, and I service a day. You see, young said, they are said that. One would do a man about Kaya, it's a blow with Jenny Pastor Saturday. I don't know January.
Janifoni be any foul play pa almost safety blames no cover aha anyhow heading a hemre. One man see up and Nadmu with my four was subbing sub metro and so echo and no dear money Mr. Collins Boachonon Sudibito so.
Today, university, the BBC say I have a fire report. The report they have a fire. I say the day they cause fire, and no more I affected Sikka Kase3. I say, Oma catcher, I see the Papa report. There's a there. The Abasha, report, you could do office and you relieve items. I bet me at the abroad. Sanity.
Eni ayeti Mr. Boachi ono na neda nadmufo na no a omukọ share and low marketer ashejrobe
ye free one man na yanko amanyosem mu yankopon ya doma meme de be ya MPP for kwa abato so wo mo koto ba na wo moyi obi obekura franka ede ama amanyuko no na sa abato ye fra se pempen so ba no ana mo paw abedwaku a abato no huntutu nyina won mo ebehwe mecha presidential election committee na committee ni twatwafo ayo owura William Yamoa anope wakasa ana o kire se woni ekoto aba o mo amukọ gina o wo bia nka ne koma anto ne yam mo bia mfa nhye ne tirimu se ase ahweye ebewia aba ne mu de ama somasi obenti anaso akwabena ne wachese bibia sa intimincy wachemu a committee ni hyehyɛ a wo de ato akwa mu no tokuro bia wo mayire ne pete se witoa entinya de obi benya kwan afa baabi ababewi abane mu ade ama obi abato commission so be ne de pepepepepe commission ne kura wori ka de ababeto dwa so mayire de deda ya jese nei na materials ni nyina sa bre de enkodu ikura akakra na akwa akodu ya bre ne sonso mba ha sentempa eno chi no wache so obobambo mu nsam so a adaji pini ne men na ba mu wo mo so aba ba so mbo so mayire de wo maye krado ba bi aba ne bi ba kwaso bia no wo mba yire ho no mo pete ma bambo mayire kama ewo ho enti wo bi wo kwato aba no a mo adwe mu fan wo gina so utirim no koma mu fan enye wonwen sa se wo bi bewiam ye bebom ye bewiam ye ba bewiam aha obia nwiam fa mobia wombema bibia e fenchen fine saada no enti yifiri wutrim sa yenti sade wawura William wadensami ade atudwai
Abano kwa besi na obi betimi area abon na ye de kwa kotu abano ye de ama aspirants no ye plenty abon no krampo ye headquarters no ye invite ye bin see that e ye party no that so ye plenty abon ye beto nsa fra aspirants ni say mo fa mo agent na mo megina ho no mo na mo mehe abon na ye plenty ni area mo verify say abon na ye finalize ye de copies ma mo candidates no ene ne ya print no usually na ya me ye print ballot papers and yes na obia so ebe print aboni bia ma ni agent o ma training o mo agent no obia de tally sheet so beko enti obi ba beto a ne din obi hu ni papa verify no ateke wo abon mo as agent ni pa 5 na agent na obia so wo ni agent ye beto be wie no on be compare o mo notes o mo tally sheet ene on one kasa so abon ikuta wo mo o mo check ye ipadodo e beto ye enti ene nisi ye be kan ho a ene ni pa control officer our entry point at the count one next about 7 documents voting center here easy say on back cross check here making sure say numbers no tally then make time no let's say I want thing and I see go na easy for say ya wonu omofa so e kan o maba no ya sort here the linear the actual 1 2 3 that kind of recorded and they are recording all agents now recorded other agents are recorded it's a quambance in this regard obi go via obi esun en yanko kind a demo e bra agent ni ho e abonten obi a want to be ni obi or to be a won ko fie agent ho e fibi e so mpo de ya de bia e social media na ja sophisticated devices e kuta yin no but the obi agent bia so to recorded proceedings apart from that police for na mayati say one more officers now more inner perimeters no be wear body camera the camera no so air recorded police for camera no so recorded the echo so e voting center especially the inner perimeter it obey then what you go we abani mu dia mobi it say you can say process no you free na you say na you transparent indeed na you very credible so
Ora wole ya mo a asaso de bi ma aye chitafo no so mo so ko hwa bia yi wo mo ehwe na mra bia ye de agu akwan so police station wo no ubi abeko ho bia di so yenti no
let's let obi bia say we your party bana your party banka sankasa papa dia and say ya dia to we so busu an say we bu party say so na party no and the constitution na say mbra and will be discerning and manifest. Yes, say anyone, yes, so papa to a banner, put me in far or phone, enco. Yabo Ghana Police Service for money, and Yabo easy for money. It's a temptation, you know. Yes, the Christo said, just a bit to me, I'm a crew in Pamela. That's way, Yakasa Yabwa, Nasa crew yet in your power. It's Yama will be the and funny phone, cry enco. Come to say, sir, so I can see we are about to know. I'm a wabinya some ewo. Yes, will be the say or for her, my share. Aspirant bia akadie na on just onko no potunaba ovia opa onyina ho openso a onko fie na bia oye na twense oba ho na waba be ye ade a emfata na emfrade ye besre no cause Ghana Police Service for aye krado say wa obeye bibi no omo be enforce omo mbra no na omo ne wadi and obia obetu frambra no Ghana mbra na watu enye just party mbra because what course to be public peace. It's a Ghana Police Service no dear party no anyone or ya. Okay, Ghana anymore. Ya can't be said, or be any one or more, or better, or beg you to guess dear actually would be said on Tunaba and Kohana say it was say any person found directing a delegate on which contestant to vote for commit an offense and shall be removed by the police. And also crampo ye and to say at the whole and the harding na police one also and no a bit dimisenia and brand city.
And yeah, NPP election committee secretary Ora William Yamwa.
Wasaba tuona mu nsensem ni mu a na Ghana fo ne temamufo ni bi akira o madwena fa ho ebi kire mu a eru anum no de omu wogidie pa se de obere engineer ebi mu nsi kire mu a eru anum no de omu wogidie pa sa santimande she konkron doctor ya wasa adutwum obere ebi nsi kyerɛ mu a abetifi Elon Musk kakra o nti no we de oyɛ ne ho obedi third o ɔmo hyehyɛ ma wahu ewura no mienu a kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo de ɔmo di kan a kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ bibi ansi a baako bedi first na baako adi second no ɛyɛ Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia na ɔmo kyerɛ mu a oh he stand a very good chance of winning ojinamu ye pampe sa bela ba kyerɛ sɛ ɔno ɛna ɔmo ogidie sɛ MPP for to ayine ne ɛsɛ ayine for to abani wi a obedi nkuni so ani nkuni na obi betimi ɛsa ne ho a na yɛ asen dompem de hyɛ onmanyamfo Kennedy akompreko Japan ebia obetimi asan Bawumia bi slim bi wɔn sɛne wo sembo te tumirika asafa power di na chi no sɛ wɔhu ɔtehwe sɛ kukuro wo sane ho ɛno ɛna kumasefo na timamufo ni bi sɛ na abatoe a ɔmo koyi die ɔmo fi ɔmo nipa Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia ansan sɛ MPP for de na kɔ painting no ɔno a ɛna ɔmo de ne bɛkɔ ɔmo kyerɛ mu abankyenya agya na kyerɛ entia ne ɔmo ne bɛkɔ akɔsi suo na Ghana fo ahu ne mɔbɔ for the second time na ɔmo ato aba no ama Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia bi nso kyerɛ sɛ oh ɛba sɛ ne ɛka na sɛ ayɛ campaign pa baabi obeduru bia no wɔsɛ hameye nkuto factory ahameye tiwro factory ahameye ntosi factory ahase drink ne abroba na mede bɛyɛ o ɔsɛ sɛ ne ɛka na sɛ akyerɛkyerɛ mu no deɛ ɔmo wogidie second afi deɛ obedi second pɛ anase oyere ne ho kakra bi a obetimi etu Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia yɛnkɔi ne yɛnkɔtie kumasefo ni bi ne Ghana mamufo ni bi no nsɛm a ɔmo ka fa ɛyɛ MPP for abato no ho a ɔmo kyerɛm sɛ Ken Berwini anase Dr. Mahmood Bawumia Berwini yɛnkɔ na yɛnkɔtie kumasefo no nsɛm a ɔmo ka fa abato no ho
oh me ma adwene mu de anka dutwum na yɛ best person for MPP wohwɛ MPP party as a whole now omu hia obi a like omo de ne eba abesi akan na nkofo hia no hu nsam bebre nya den enka
Kennedy de ntia me kasa no this time no je hia obi a soldier sem kakra den ewo ne mu na ni so den ehye anya sa Ghana ye be koso asenke saa
de wom no se ade de do di kan na odi kan yenso kasa mu no ke betimi entoma Bawumia me ma dwena me kire no oh on say the koye no a e pre say omo nkoka court asem no ono ni nipa oja ni bibia anti o say hwe ne toma Bawumia
omo fama Bawumia oh so nipa unso ojo o wa botre ojo nipa ho de e so ono ana e de ma no
MPP party no uhwe abakosem mu a obia ni ho a wakọ wansa wa wini power ama party no esese ye ma ni ko biem na otumi enya power nienti America san se ono na ya ton ne deda
omo san fa Bawumia mabre mo mo fa Canada Japan mra because Bawumia ba any people for be say lose puto because mo ye mienu yesi mo mu man wo ka ho bi amamu na anko yie na wo so asa abestande samon san fa mame enye yie sa
se papa ka se amamu na anko yie na Ghana for sabi ye boni aye amamu ne de ko yie free education wo mu na di kan de bae wo mu timi ye enti mamu nyina no so nkasa amamu na anko yie amamu ne ko yie de wa puta mana fenchiri so de bom Bawumia
nyame ya adoma memenda hwan na ekọ
Bawumia
ada hwan ya
Bawumia na ọkọ
Bawumia
ah
hwan
ani Bawumia o omo a na ekotimamfo ni bi adwenkyira omo kyerɛ fa MPP amanyoko na bato omo beto no memenda di anim ye ne bi mu kyerɛ sɛ o Kennedy o bi so sɛ Bawumia na eko
Ati nua na ate nua.
Ose Bawumia.
Ni nua. Ala nua.
Bawumia na Berwini.
Na me se nua na nua ana nua. Ni nua ana nua.
Ndo chima Bawumia Berwini.
Yo.
Bawumia na eko.
Bawumia yo yate yanto akase bone soy na ya de to dwabo mama ne se national security for ne omu tisi kroma draft form akoma kudu nsia ene omu cheche wo mu so fola akwan so na face antase kwan so hopa na omu gitwa menebo ne kese tafofo mpori afa ho dwane na wo mu cheche edu nsia ene esi monte so ene passenger fo ne bi ekobo nkomo se de national security fo yi ayeyi wona na se ye de pa so do mo ka kire ye no yongongote
think it's a good exercise because the drivers load in pieces. Let's say if the person is going to Kochi, he can load up to Kokomen and he'll continue and continue. So the people are stranded here. So I think it's a good exercise. If they can continue and sustain it, it will be a good exercise. If you take, let's say, you are going to Trade, you can take about 3 cars before you reach Trade. Meanwhile, the full fare will be maybe 6 cities, but you can pay 3 times, even more than that. So it's a good exercise if they can continue.
Passenger for no much so a year pa omunya sada wonum epe kasiane si yevde na siane ma newsroom adwuma fo ne etiefo nyina madam say one pa for newsroom sanso any reporters akoko asense of atome enafe owa hene DJ Kate sabu for your falasa no koji abo technician on duty daddy boat ni social media no Kelvin akenkan for awie me mrantie nua ba maame efomwa kafena mene
nana yawo yeboa bema ba Argentina
yada nyina say amamo ani tie o birthday ana daddy boat me ho birthday ka ba
yabenante wo
yeah walk no ampa no kasem
yenyina yenim se 6 match ya ebei ya fufida eno ene da Ghana for dodo na school for titiri pa ekoye 6 of March 1957 Ghana Independence Day pananana na se omo match omo ya no so na Sikka FM yenso ya kan ho abu match se yenso ya de fitness work kakrakapa be hye so ache se ye be nante ewo asantimamu anuma ye twa kro from any menhia ye nam kumase nyina ahia ba bia nipa wo no ba bia nipa ni street ni nyina ye fa ho nyina aboye bo ache se ye nante na ye aerobics ohu ye tretire ye mpom ube hu anse ye we gina to the left to the right now ye exercise mo se wa o twe kama yanko aye ntimi nyo gise akuakuo kefeta hodo mu nyina mo ba na mo be kan ho ne mu nyina enante 6 match enti sa wo ya fan club bi wo ho odo ye fan club o ya fan club bi ye pede adodo ne wo mu no na ma ba ne nyina ya nante bibia ye kama ye mpeki fit bia ye mema nko a mo mese combination na mo mra ne nyina ye nante oba obo scarf madwafo nyina rastama bujibanti behu no behu eda mu nyina na mone wo ananti ye benanti atwumumume
hedasi happy birthday to Sandra Tonto the ID card ndanu komno anti Sandra Sandra dodo na friend ajoa happy birthday to you nyame show nyame ntinenim show na ene udi wa wo day sinyame kise obemwa ho so